Taylor Swift exposed for private jet usage. Since the marketing agency Yard published a list of ranking celebrities according to their carbon footprint based on the usage of private jets, Taylor Swift has been receiving a lot of criticism for her position on the list. The publication discovered that Swift had taken a total of 170 flights so far in 2022 using her private plane, which was more than any other celebrity had done this year. According to the analysis, Taylor Swift's jet has been in the air for 22,923 minutes since January, with an average flight time of 80 minutes. This amounts to nearly 1,185 times the amount of carbon emissions an ordinary human produces. As soon as the list was made public, Swift became the focus of a significant amount of criticism on the internet. Now, Swift's representatives have explained what appears to be an excessive amount of usage in a statement that was distributed to Today on June 30th. The use of Taylor's private plane by many other people is frequent. It is a gross oversimplification to say that she was responsible for most or all of these journeys. The statement said, in any case, the automatic account known as Celebrity Jets still monitors Taylor's private aircraft, indicating that she flew from Burbank to Albany only the day before. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss Taylor Swift exposed for private jet usage. Stay tuned to find out, so let's start our video. People on social media have shared hundreds of memes and viral reactions to the celebrity's annual emissions, even though the singer of Bad Blood may not always be on board when her private jet takes flight. The reactions were all over the place. Many others criticized Swift for her frequent use of private jets, claiming that this demonstrated a disdain for the negative effects that private aviation has on the environment. According to the information presented in that piece, Taylor Swift has flown on her private plane 170 times since January. Another person wrote that there are only 209 days left in 2022. So far, in 2016, there have only been 39 days in which Taylor Swift has not traveled on her private plane. What the heck is she doing? Does she use that excuse to run out and get some milk? Someone wrote, so supposedly Taylor Swift has racked up the most CO2 emissions of any celebrity by using her private plane, and she has taken 170 trips this year alone. Girl, the more you do this, the more difficult it will be for me to defend you. One of Taylor Swift's fans said, listen, I too appreciate her music. But no one should have a private plane. You can have a propeller plane or hop aboard a commercial jet. Because to tell you the truth, nobody ought to have money for a private plane. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Naturally, fans of the artist rushed to her defense as soon as they heard the news. However, a few people's replies included ridiculous explanations for a celebrity that the internet has probably never seen. One Swiftie asked the other, so you want pilots to be unemployed? Because penguin appreciation equals carbon emissions. Another person tweeted, Taylor Swift has proclaimed her love for penguins several times and gives every year to their cause. This is because carbon emissions equal penguin admiration. It is important to note that a single person is not responsible for the real climate crisis. Some others suggested that if companies that manufacture fossil fuels are responsible for more than 70% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions over the past 3 decades, Taylor Swift's use of her private jet must be relatively insignificant. One environmental science student stated on Twitter that celebrities like Taylor Swift and Kylie Jenner are not solely responsible for human activity, contributing to climate change. Riding your bike to work and practicing meatless Mondays are not going to revert it unless everyone does it, the author says, because it's already too late. This makes sense. However, other people have pointed out that celebrities who produce 1,000 times as much carbon dioxide as the typical person must bear responsibility for their actions. One respondent stated, I am also an environmental science graduate and just want to stress that equating using a private plane for a short journey to someone using their car is ludicrous. More greenhouse gases are released by private planes than by automobiles. It's not worth it to take a flight that takes 80 minutes. Then, there were the hilariously absurd tweets from those who didn't care either way. The public's fascination with Taylor Swift's controversial use of private jets inspired some to rework her songs. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section what you thought of this video. I hope that you found this one interesting. You can subscribe and watch more videos on our channel to keep up with more content. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.